People all across the Central Coast have noticed a white, stringy substance falling from the sky. Take a look at these photos viewers sent in to us. Some described it as sticky, like a cobweb. Others say it's similar to cotton. Some are speculating that the substance was released by jets flying over the area.
So the local KSBY 6 news station here in SLO had a weird news broadcast yesterday when they started talking about all these fibers that are falling from the sky. It could be spider webs. There is something that's called ballooning of spiders, but it doesn't happen on the Central Coast ever. It has never happened before. So people are speculating that this webbing was dropped from airplanes, and rightfully so. I think when you have such a huge history of the government spraying whatever it is they want to in the air.
Looking at mostly cloudy skies, so we have the clouds out there, but not the rain. Well, if you're looking at the radar picture, you're probably saying, well, we have some blue on the radar here. What's that all about if it's not raining out there? Well, believe it or not, this is actually not rain. This is called chaff. This is something that the military actually let out of their aircraft a couple of hours ago. It can be plastic, it can be aluminum, and basically it's something that they emit from the aircraft in order to confuse radar, and it's used in times of war, obviously, but obviously just an experiment here over the Fort Myers area. And this is rain. This is all man-made material. No known harm to any humans, but nonetheless, just wanted to show you that on the radar picture. And if nothing else, it's actually a great thing that the military has that as an option. Now, look at the radar picture. We have technology that can erase all of that man-made material and show you only the rain.
On this Thursday, we had a little cloud cover in the morning hours, a couple of showers as well. A bit of an unusual situation. Now, this first portion of the radar cycle, fairly bland and typical, but then you see these bands of very distinct cloud cover moving into the region. That is not rain, that is not snow, believe it or not. Military aircraft flying through the region is dropping chaff. Small bits of aluminum, sometimes it's made of plastic, or even metallicized paper products. Obviously, they're up there practicing. Now, they won't confirm that, but I was in the Marine Corps for many years, and I'll tell you right now, that's what it is.
Last weather segment, this is inevitably military or something going on. And when you see this kind of a pattern like this, you can rest assured there's something going on. They're actually little bitty magnetic and little bitty strips of, whether it's aluminum, they change it.
This is from more than likely military exercises going on in a designated area off the coast of Key West now. What they do is they sometimes throw some materials in the air that are supposedly not toxic.
There is a proven history. There's been a lot of recent news broadcasts, mostly from local news sources, not from national news sources, such as what's been going on all over Florida, where their weather radar, most of the time, is just covered with these, they call them chaff areas, but they're covering most of the state, so that would be a huge amount of chaff to drop. And even if it was chaff, which is, it's aluminum, which isn't good to have in topsoil, and could explain a lot of the tree die-offs and other strange things happening with crops around the country. So anyway, it's just an interesting story. Here it is. Here's the news broadcast. She mentions that some people are talking about airplanes dropping this. And if you read the comment section on KSBY.com, it's very interesting how many people are skeptical now of what's going on with our weather, and seeing very strange things happen in the sky that aren't normal, such as halos all around the sun during the daytime. So anyway, here's the news broadcast.
People all across the Central Coast have noticed a white, stringy substance falling from the sky. Take a look at these photos viewers sent in to us. Some described it as sticky, like a cobweb. Others say it's similar to cotton. Some are speculating that the substance was released by jets flying over the area. Well, we spoke with a local entomologist, Dennis Sheridan, who looked at these same photos and says it's likely spiders ballooning. That's when baby spiders send silk out of their abdomens to create a parachute that carries them to their new homes. And when the spiders drop off, the silk parachutes, and the entomologist did tell us He's never seen spiders blooming like this on the Central Coast before and says he will be investigating it. We will continue to follow this story and have updates on KSBY.com as we learn more about what exactly this substance is.